Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the Air Force Falcons. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. And the Cowboys ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run the counter. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of five-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
Just feeds the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Looking to throw, it's Dawson. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Sells the run, looking to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Down he goes.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll go with a direct snap. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
At the 25-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Here we go. Ready. 129, 120. Go.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Got the quick pass. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The give to the fullback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Gonna run it. It's Palmer. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Dawson. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground with the counter. Got room at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Back to pass, it's Salter. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The give to Davis. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Go.
Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Spits it out to the back. On target over the middle. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Palmer. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Out wide left, it's long. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
When offense starts to get inside the 5, defensively, I get more and more aggressive. I get closer and closer to my guy. I got to understand that ball comes out and it's tight windows. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Falcons. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes. This is a gamble. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Right back to it. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Motion from the wide receiver. On play action. Under pressure. He's going to take off. Snags it and he's open. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around and they'll have to go back to work. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Return runs out.
To throw, it's Dawson. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Gets the back moving.
Let it go!
There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Long way to go on second down. Out wide right, it's long. At the 20, he's got space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll ride Davis here. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Motion from the back. Sets his feet. It's Dawson. Out wide left, it's Davis. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Second down, gonna throw it. He lets it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Salter. They're all over him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Second and long here. Off play action. Unleashes one. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. Made a defender miss. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Taking a shot. Touchdown, Wyoming. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the lone running back. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Dawson. Left side, it's Davis. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator, because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. And he's brought down after a short gain. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's lead things off with Houston, taking on the number 5 team, the LSU Tigers.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Selling the fake. Swings it out to his running back. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass, it's Salter. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Drops back on first down. Turns up, it's Lawrence. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He wants to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. From the gun, it's Davis. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Using his legs, it's Palmer. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Dawson. Got the back over the middle. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that third down here on the third play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
Out wide left, it's Davis. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
Level. Hydro. Western. Slug. Go!
Wants to go up top on second down. Got his man. Taken down.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back, stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were. for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Wide receiver going in motion. Play action on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Bring him down. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Hudson. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
The tackle is made at the 50. That's a first down.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Caught in the backfield, it's Bussey. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the right. There's some daylight. Good, strong tackle.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Back to throw, it's Salter. Quickly complete. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback a
first down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Fresh center downs going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Taking a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Defense might bring the house here. Looking downfield, it's Salter. And they can't make the connection.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And things have tightened up. It's a 3-point game.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. The defense did its job, holding them to the field goal, and now this offense will try to protect this lead. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Palmer. Could not make his way to the corner.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage that are going to the running backs and to the tight ends, those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback changing the play. Moves the pocket. It's Dawson. Good job just to get rid of that one.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He's got an open man. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Wyoming! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth.
Air Force 13.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Catch in the middle, it's long. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking to pass. It's Dawson. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Slings it downfield. Right side, it's Pickett. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
What's nice about this tight end is he can stretch the field vertically. You saw it there on the corner route. Really nice throw by the quarterback, getting it out early, puts just enough air under it so his guy could locate it. This guy, he's got those long strides, right? The big fella, he's just eating up yards, and he's able to get some separation before securing the catch for a big game.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The throw. Left side is Pickett. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Breaks into the open. Got some room in into the goal line. Touchdown Falcons. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. On to attempt the try. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Quarterback keeper. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10.
Booster. Let it go.
Sells the run, wants to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Freeze.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Hits the open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Gain of 35 on the play. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give to the single back. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime? No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Dawson. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big-time, prime-time moments. You got the ball, tie game, you want to go win. Make some plays for me, big dog.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up-tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Running it to the right. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And the chance for victory is straight ahead. A field goal attempt from right down the middle. Absolutely center cut. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Looking for a man. It's Dawson. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.